5 and
Oh.
6.
We're
We're
just
gonna do
gonna
1 through 4, skip 5 and 6 for now, go to 7, and then we'll go back. Do 5 and 6.
Okay.
All right, you're up.
The Clinton Township Advisory Board is meeting today, January 6th at 4:30 p.m. with Trustee Miller at the fire station in the trustee's office. I call this meeting to order. Would the secretary please read the minutes of the previous meeting?
December 23rd of 2025, the Clinton Township Advisory Board met with Trustee Tony Miller at the trustee office at 3:00 p.m. The minutes of the previous meeting were read and approved. This meeting is being recorded on YouTube. The Township Board approved and signed a resolution of EFT and ACH transactions for Clinton Township Fire Department, EFTPS, Indiana State.
Okay,
EFTPS.
yeah, that's my taxes. So, yeah, that's right, because we do electronic funds, which we already had paper for electronic funds, but I added
You want me
ACH.
to put that?
So, nope, you're good. That's good. So with the check, I wanted to make sure I covered myself, but I did have the paper, so I really didn't do anything wrong except for have money in there. But Dawn had paid a fee that she shouldn't have paid, so that got brought back to us, and I paid that, and I paid out number one, so it's all good.
So this is good.
So that is good. Sorry, I just forgot we added that, but that's correct.
With no additions or corrections, the minutes will stand approved as read. First on the board's agenda at this meeting, since it's the first meeting of the year and it's standard procedure to reorganize positions on the board. So therefore nominations are now open for chairman of the board for 2026. The board may nominate anyone on the board for.
Second.
All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
He is chairman.
Accepts chairman of the board. Secretary would be another position on the board that needs to be.
I nominate Kathy. She's done a fine job.
I second the nomination. Kathy appears to accept the position, therefore nominations are closed. Kathy Sark will remain as secretary of the board, which means Gary Kaufman will remain as a member of the board. Moving on in our agenda, the board needs to designate legal counsel for the township. In the past, the board has used Yoder Ainley Ulmer Buck. Oh, it's not Ulmer anymore. Yoder Ainley Buckingham Attorney Services for counsel for the board. If there are no objections, the board will retain that law firm for board counsel. The board needs to designate a replacement for the trustee in the event the trustee becomes incapacitated or unable to perform her duties as trustee. The name Jen Miller has been mentioned. Is she someone we have used as a replacement in the past?
Yes.
Is there any discussion in regards to a trustee replacement in case Mrs. Miller cannot do the job? If there are no objections, Jen Miller will be designated as a replacement trustee for the township. At this time on our agenda, we will review the 2025 December reconciliation report. Do you have any comments in regards to that?
You already have seen it because I emailed it to you, but here's the report here. This is exactly what I have already said. So, everything, all is there. So it's what you've already
I've
seen.
seen it on
The board received emails of the December financial report. The trustee has a paper hard copy of the report here with us for us to look at. There are no questions in regards to the December report. therefore that will be accepted.
Okay. One moment.
Yes, agenda.
Yes.
We-
We're gonna give Kathy's finger a break just for a
Okay.
second.
That's all right.
I'm about one behind.
We're moving a little
Yeah.
fast.
Yeah, we're gonna, I thought you were gonna skip
Well,
5 6.
Well, that's okay.
That's all right.
She's,
She's bugging me.
Going fast enough, just keep.
yeah,
Okay.
she's still writing 4, so I hate to go any further.
So I'm ready.
Okay,
I'm done.
so the board has reviewed the 2025 December
Last week, put the drains in the front and the one.
reconciliation report. Okay. And now we're on to number 6.
Since the fire department is a territory, there is a territory board. That executive board hears concerns from the fire department. This board appoints a representative to serve on the territory board. What would be the recommendation of this board to recommend a member to serve as a position on the territory board?
I would recommend Gary. He's the one.
I'll do that.
I don't hear any objections from Gary Kaufman to serve on both boards. He would be the township board appointing to the territory board and serve on that board.
But Gary Kaufman has been selected to represent. The township board on the fire board.
Each year, the township board has a contract with the fire territory for fire protection for the township. So this contract needs to be approved. Are there any comments from the fire chief or anyone else on the board in regards to the contract for fire protection for 2026?
Okay, I have 2 copies. Okay, so I'll have you sign them. Last year, I believe it was 85,000 is what we awarded a contract with the Millersburg Clinton Fire Department. So I would, per our budget, stay with 85,000 for this year. And then because we also do the LoSAP and that increases every year. So I'd recommend that.
If there is no objections from any board members, we will sign the contract as per trustee Miller recommends with the fire department.
Just sign yes. So, yeah. There's no signs top. So I guess find your spot, the chairman, I did list the chairman on there. One's front and back.
You want me to specify who's signing that?
The fire board signed the contract. With the Millersburg Clinton Fire Department. Yep.
Kathy doesn't, oh, she will later.
Okay, yeah. Okay, of $85,000 that needs to be.
This one?
be the room that the water's in.
Oh, well,
And then bathrooms.
Okay.
Because of
I
the
need your
floor.
signature. Township board member, yes.
Yeah, and instead of saying that.
It's just two copies, same thing.
Everywhere else.
All right, great, thank you. And Mo, and I'll get you a copy of this. Okay, Mo?
Yep.
Okay.
Do
Okay.
you need me for anything further?
Thank you.
Thank you, Mo.
Folks have a fine evening.
you too. Enjoy the sunshine.
I'll be over here.
Okay. Okay, so we're on to number 8, which is approve the bonds for the trustee and the clerk. And we've got those, and so I have a bond paper for you to sign. I have a million papers in my fingers I don't want to grab anymore.
So I just put bonds were approved for trustee and clerk.
Yes. All right, where's my bond paper? Good grief. Okay, I'll find my bond paper. That was right in here. Sorry, I'm licking my fingers because everything is dry as a bone.
Need a sponge.
I know, I guess that's what I need. Okay, I'll find that piece of paper. I probably shuffled it around one too many times.
There wasn't a second from the last.
Nope,
Oh, okay.
okay. So the transfer, where my bond paper go? Okay, well, I'll find that in a minute. I'll print one off. Okay, so here's mine. Just gotta keep all this together. Put that right here and I'll get that. It'll probably show up in this little stack right down here. Okay, we are on to sign the township assistant standards. I kept them as they were last year. The back page, I need it in quadruple.
Oh, there's just one.
Hold on.
Alright, I'm gonna put that on the table while you're, let's see if I can mess up my screen here.
One for you.
Yeah,
These are all duplicate.
I don't know why it's here next to piece of paper on that one. I think it's the same. I think it's the same.
here's a bunch of paper in. Oh, no, I need, I guess the 6.
Ooh.
Well, I put the
Well,
7
You put the 7 on it.
Yeah,
That's the wrong one.
That's 2025.
That was probably last year, it's the 7th of 25.
This also doesn't have a date on
Oh, yeah, I'll fill it in.
She can fill it in.
Yeah, when they do my name, I can do that. Okay, let's just use that, we're good.
it. Another one?
You know what, I think I printed it out like that, and I didn't like the way it changed it, so I threw it away, but I didn't go back in and print it out. That's what I did. Okay. All right, thank you. Okay, so I have to sign that. Thank you. Two goes with these. Okay, are we caught up on all our,
I think so. Are you caught up, Kathy?
okay, we're on number 10, review and approve financial investment report. So this is, we have the cash and investments paper, there's just two of them, same thing. And then I just didn't do. Get up with this. Okay, and so here's my transfers and my financial investment report of all banking and transactions.
Want this one signed?
Yes.
Is the will in here? Is that what's left from Elsie?
Yeah, that's
11
just
or
the-
12, whatever.
Yeah, and the state doesn't care about that, but it comes out on
Yeah.
that paperwork. anyway,
Right.
So, yep. Crazy printer. One time it's on this page, and one time it's on that one. I'm having the hardest time reading the 6.
Can Kathy write, the board approved all these, like three things in a row there, or?
I'm still on 10, I went back.
Yeah,
over
10.
The next one's approved.
Should I just say, financial investment report was reviewed and approved?
Yes.
The board will approve the trustee has authority to transfer funds between accounts.
Yeah, so just put trust, exactly what he said, trustee has. Oh, here's the report of investments also. That one was sitting sideways. Okay, and can you also add, you looked, the board saw the report of investments, so
Are we
somewhere.
approving it, or?
It's part of the financial report, so you can just put that in investments, just put in investments, and that will take care of that paper. Thank you. I had this all nice stack, and then I went through it several different times for different reasons, for different things I have to scan and then put over here and duplicate here. So it's good. Okay, so this is approval of the money I can put to the fire, from fire to the fire equipment fund. And I just need you to sign it, so if I so choose during that time, that I can do that, and this is 10%.
Was that different than the other?
Yes, it is. So transferring between accounts, let's say there's like an error somewhere, so then I can just go ahead and just transfer that number and type it in. It just, Rich always just did a general transfer of accounts, but I like to also have this paper done too, so I just listed as two different things. This is actually transferring money that I can transfer legally, And the other is just like if by chance, like when you do the numbers and it pops, Rick used to say, it used to jump. So when you hit it, it actually jumped down here and hit this, and then so he'd have to go back and fix it. This computer system's a little bit different, so it's a little bit better, but I like to just keep both of them in. So I added actually this one.
You want me to put it just like it is here, or?
Sure, approve and thing. Yes, just like that. And Rich is still talking to me 10 years later.
Yeah.
I talked to him too, trust me. My headache is big enough. Okay, so I'm going to present to you the annual financial report. So here's the report. I want you to sign in duplicate. So. I don't know what day it will be published yet. I'm talking to my lady.
And we're signing option 1. The report was received and accepted and approved.
Correct. Yes, I
Um,
have 0 there.
Am I, does it matter?
This says Clinton, this didn't say Clinton.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Sorry, I should have done one and then given it to you. Okay, now that was better.
Oh.
It's okay. Don't worry, I'll pick the correct one to advertise so that you look like you know what you're doing. Since you've done this like
We'd like you to make us look like.
Yep. Okay, thank you.
Okay, am I supposed to write, oh, yeah, am I behind writing in 13, is that?
13, yes.
What is it?
So it's the annual financial report, so it's the whole big thing of the whole entire year.
The whole year.
Yes, yeah, you can put approved and sign. I'm not gonna change it, so if you don't approve it, it's too bad, because it is what it is, but sure. Approved at least looks better. Sticky note. Make sure. Yes, yep. Great, thank you. Okay, Dean, so I need to send it.
Are you waiting to sign that? Sorry.
January. Okay, this one, this lumpy one, this one's good. Yes. Get that published today. Meeting.
Am I caught?
You are caught up, yes.
On page 2.
Page 2. Okay, so 6. If I would pre-write any of this, something would happen and then I need to print out lots of things again, so. Okay, so number 14 is board to sign resolution of compliance for monthly control of funds. So this is just means I send you emails. You look at them, everything's good. 6/2026. So this is acknowledge that you get them. Yes, this has to be in there.
So do you want to say board sign receipt of resolution?
Okay, board signs a resolution, oops, wait, yeah, oh, yeah, resolution of compliance. Yeah, just as it says.
Okay.
Down here, yeah, resolution of compliance for the monthly control funds. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, we're on to 15, which is certify and sign the 2025 100R. So this means that you guys seen it. It's fascinating, all it is, a list of what everyone gets paid and their job and their name, and I don't put in the business addresses, and no one sees where you guys live and doesn't knock on your door.
We don't want to be JD Vance right now.
Like that?
Maybe.
Some weirdo
Oh, yeah,
analyzed his house.
yeah.
People are just- this is the 2025.
2025 100R, yes.
So it. Do we need another table like this, Brian?
I don't think so.
Anymore, anybody?
So,
I have two of them. 1/6 and 1/8. They want to get rid of them. I'll take them to mission
all right, so number 16 is review and sign the capital asset policy. So this is another one I have to make sure, and then I would like you to add this number, form 369 on there. So it just shows a couple things that we bought, and it depreciates everything out, which is a pure joy to have to redo every year. And so then I just need to send your name, please. The 6th day of January. 26, I know I'm getting it, I already tried to take one check today. So, there's that, so that is just a form I have to do. And then, we're gonna go through the long ones.
Now, can I just vote that we signed and then list all that?
Yes, yes, you can do that. So, like, it does need to say, like, the resolution of electronic funds, like, I need to have that on there.
Right, just write what you have.
Yeah.
What we signed.
Yes, yes. Okay. All right, so, what is this?
Do you
No,
want
I
to approve?
find it.
Do you want approved and signed or just?
Approved and signed. I found my resolution of electronic funds transfer. So So right here it is. So, it says the other one was scribbled on.
No. It shows a depreciation basically of the fire trucks on it, or whatever.
Maybe I can look at that.
How come one paper disappears so quickly? Okay. Okay, we're just gonna re-sign this. 6th day of January 26th. And this is my bond for my paper for electronic funds transfer. Wait, this is electronic funds transfer. Yeah, where's my bad debt? Ah,
But that's,
I told you I've been digging in here. Okay, we're good.
No, it's all right, if I go ahead and list these as they are.
Yes, yep. So the first one, we have a bad debt policy. It just confirms there's anything written bad. Any receivable or adjustments, we'll just take care of it. We'll record everything. Documentation will exist. I don't write anything off, so. You can't write anything off because they're too picky. Nor would I do it anyway. So that is the bad debt policy. And we don't have any debt, so
it wouldn't be bad.
no. Okay, and this is the paper that we already had, that I panicked in December that I didn't have, and I thought with Dawn switching those funds, it was bad, but it really wasn't bad, because I already had this paper. Hallelujah. So, but we're covered either way. Okay, so, this is just the electronic funds, like Indiana, we have to pay them electronic, they don't give you a choice. EFTPS. We did 85,000. And let's see, was there anything else? I don't think that's it. That's all. So A or nay?
And then sign some of this, Gary.
You're doing fine. Just got a couple there.
I hope you worked out before this.
See that arthritis?
Mm-hmm.
I used to be secretary. Crippled for life.
Uh-oh.
Don't tell me that my thumb already hurts. Okay, so this is the credit card policy. It means I don't obtain any cash on it. I just use it if I buy something at Staples. And then what I need to do online, and we have automatic bills on there, like, we don't have Verizon on there, but they're gonna be on there soon. Saves us a lot of envelopes and check writing and all that. I should have that ACH paper. I have to fetch that. Okay, this
Yeah,
is
this one, and this,
Okay.
and it was, I think it was 1, 2, 3 here. And where you're at, could caught up with, what resolution, so.
Okay.
I'm just,
That's okay. We're gonna fight. electronic funds transfer page that I just sent around does not have ACH, but in case somehow we'll be late on the bill and if Dawn does crazy things and I'm not watching, then this covers me.
She does crazy things?
Dawn runs the mega shop. She doesn't run in here. Later's okay.
Later's okay. Okay.
Unless you want to do it now.
Well, sometimes you like to be months and months ahead of paying
Well-
the meetings and stuff, the dates, so it's all right.
Well,
That's fine. We'll have, I'm
we'll
sure
have
you
to
will.
do something somewhere. Yeah.
Now we have a different trustee. Yeah, I'm gonna have to go.
Does he have an office right in his house?
That I don't know. Right, I think Steve Showalter is on the Township Advisory Board. Advise him.
Okay, I just need to see what's on that one. It's gonna go down here.
You know, that one creeps up on me.
Yes, it does, and if you want your money in,
April,
yeah. So you might,
First
if,
Saturday in April, so.
well, if you want it then you might want to think about getting that paper. Okay.
For Easter?
Okay, we are, have a policy of electronic participation, which means if I need you to be at this meeting, then you will just get on your phones and do a Zoom meeting here, so. This developed a while ago, and there you go.
Okay, on this one, the
Yeah.
trustee to sign return of control.
Yes,
Yeah,
I,
and put it just like that. We're not signing it, it's just.
so, okay, this one has multiple papers, so, okay, I'm gonna sign, trustee signs the directive on materiality and processing, and then you all, as a board, are going to sign off. This is a multiple one, so yes. So you can start with the board sign the policy on materiality,
Well, I
and,
did that.
okay.
I'm ahead of you.
and the trustee signed the trustee directive of materiality and processing. So you can just put an and in there, put a dash, because it's two different papers. Okay, so it just means there's anything of a variance loss shortage or something, if it's like a $10,000 item or what I would tell you. So this also on materiality means if it's $10,000, I don't have to keep it on my inventory sheet, so that's why it's 10,000. Because everything is $10,000 in here. So here's the materiality paper. If there's any errors or irregular material variances, losses, shortage, stuff, blah, blah, blah. Just means you will be contacted and you will know about, and here's the directive that I'm signing on that. Thank you. I was gonna say precipitation. So just leave it. Okay, and then so I signed my directive. Okay, and here's my paper stating how much it is. And you signed that you would have it be resolved. Okay, so we are done with materiality. Okay, I guess I did list those as separate.
Yeah,
So that
and I
was just
did.
one. Okay, good job. Okay, so we got that. All right, so you did the board signing, so, and we did that, approve the apex for material variance. Okay, internal control certification of individuals. So this is the link that I sent you and the PDF that I sent you via email, which says that you reviewed everything. Dawn, I, and Dean only have power at the bank, but this just means that you know how the process goes here. And we try to keep it like that so that other people don't get their fingers in and the envelopes don't get lost and people aren't. I only have the credit card, Dawn doesn't have a credit card, so. So anyway, this is your training. Did everybody look at your training? Okay, so I will let you fill out your own form. I even went over my own training. Lovely. Dawn and John, I make John do this also.
Just board member for position or title and political subdivision, or Clinton Township.
Yes. So you put member, so you put board member. Yeah.
We each fill one of these out.
Yes, that's right, because you each have to watch it, so. I only make you do the one that they put on the SDOA bulletin thing.
What's the title of the training, Dean, right?
They asked the question, Tanner.
Oh, title of training is the internal controls.
Yeah.
And I put that it's on YouTube. So if you did the YouTube, then you can put the YouTube. If you read the PDF that I sent you, you can put the PDF. Okay, and then these two are turned on.
It was pretty long on YouTube. Was it
Yeah, it's like an hour. Yeah,
used?
I know. Okay, and what goes along with that is the internal control trustee of certification on structure and training, which this just means we have all the levels on there. And then just Dean, Dawn, and I have the banking, so that's this paper. And you don't have to sign that. Oh, yeah, Dean does have to sign that. Oh, what do I have to do for that? Did I need to have a duplicate? Nope, I just do. Sorry, I have multiple. I printed one off for next year. I try to make myself know what I'm doing, but then my fingers get dry. Okay, so we signed that one. Sorry, I signed that. So I just need to sign that one. Okay. Internal controls, YouTube sign date, okay. Thank you. All right. All right, I did that. So did you put that, the trustee sign the internal controls? Okay, great. So you're caught up.
I'm down to cash collection.
Okay. Just a second. Yes, that's the same paper. Okay. So internal control of elected officials certification of AFR. Oh, yeah, we did that up there. Okay. So we signed AFR. Sorry, I had it listed twice. Okay, so cash collections, we are now on to that. We do not do cash collections. If I get a check, it is deposited, everything is recorded. There you go.
So what do I say?
Did that say policy or resolution? Okay, it just says, the paper on cash collections was signed by the chairman and the trustee. Okay, and this is the paper I just keep in my file. And it just is a paper that I am not giving Doyle a bunch of work and having conflicting thoughts of how much I'm gonna pay him and all those things. And so it's just a blanket form that I have now. And then I put effective date for
No, are we signing that uniform thing or are you?
I am, well. I hate this paper because I read it 100 times and it still is. Actually, yes, I will have you sign it. 12/31/26. So I don't have a date of action or contract, so I'm not gonna date this, but I'm just going to have it signed. So it's just a paper to have ready to go in case we order something that unrelated to someone. So just put it on there. And you can write chairman. But this paper usually just stays in my file.
I signed some other like this and I don't think I put that.
But that's okay. That's okay. This one says office and the other ones, I'm not sure if they made you do that or not. I just put board. So that just means you're on the board to me, but yeah, it's okay. Okay. We're almost done. Travel policy. This just means I'll have my paperwork. And if any of you, then you'll give me your paperwork and you'll be reimbursed at the state rates. So this is the travel policy. So board sign the travel policy.
We don't have to go to a trustees convention in Hawaii or anything this year. Board members.
We don't have them there.
Can't get reimbursed for that.
No, no, and it's
Okay.
it's usually right during farming. Or right when I don't wanna go, that I have to go to something, trust me. I said, why can't they just do them all in January, get everything done in January? Yeah, anyway, but no. Make beautiful days that you have to sit 8 hours and listen to people. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'm on recording. Okay. So now we have the policy on the alcohol purchase, which we don't allow alcohol in the building, and I don't purchase any. Might need some for these board meetings, but it's okay.
Easter egg, huh?
Yeah, you might need that for that. You cannot purchase any alcohol with the money I give you for the Easter egg.
No, I would not
Okay.
do that.
All right,
Even if Dollar General wine, it went to $4.25 instead of $3.95.
oh, jeez, I wouldn't drink that.
Oh, it's good. Dollar General wine.
That's crazy. Thank you. Is it in a box too?
Oh, no.
Oh.
No, glass bottle? Oh.
Okay, so I have double dates on this one. Don't ask me why. I tried to go through these forms and make them prettier, but. So this is the policy of employee benefits of the Clinton Township. Payments for expenses will be authorized and written in policy by the trustee and the trustee board, which we did, if there'd be a travel on current positions. Our salary, so no sick leave that's irrelevant. Vacations and extended leave will be approved in the minutes. No one's really done any of that. Leave time compensation, payments of overtime will be approved as needed. A carol time is allowed to compensate for desired time off for vacation. I'd say maybe John would maybe do that. He gives us so many hours per month, and usually even if he's on vacation, he'll go over what he probably needs to. So it just lays out our policy.
We do the personnel policy.
This is the policy of employee benefits, personnel policy, alcohol purchase. Oh, let's see. Overtime, huh? Well, let's look for that one. All right, let me go try to find that then. So this is that one. So personnel policy is, yeah, I have to have that. Ah, I swear I did these papers. This is what happens when you do too much. I even have the date on it correct in here. All right.
Love you, very good. Keep dropping my pen anytime I leave.
Okay, so this is the personnel policy, which kind of goes along with employee benefits. I guess you guys can all read it, so. Okay. And then I think I'm gonna add lines to this and make Roland and John sign that. I need to do that. Let me write him about that. Okay.
I'm saying the name, right?
Okay. So, last one on this, number 16 is overtime policy, which kind of goes with the personnel policy. All wages are reported in all positions or salary positions. Records of hours are kept. There's no reason for overtime. And I just need to say that Clinton Township states that they do not impose a food and beverage tax. So that needs to be wrote down in there, please. Okay, we're ready for number 18, which is the tornado siren that I think we tabled last month. I don't believe Mackenzie is overly aggressive on this. They know that they'll probably only put up one just because of the cost. She had sent me, this is the information from October. There was 65,000 for two, so let's just say it's 33,000. So I think half of that would be almost 17. We decided to table it. She hasn't said that they're scheduling it. It was just brought, is this something that our township wants to help pay for or does not want to help pay for it? It would probably come out of the rainy day fund. Okay, go ahead.
There was like every so many years, it was like,
There was a fee every so often
Right.
through the county.
so
too.
if we help pay for it, then are we helping to pay for the update also?
So she is choosing not to do the update. So she's not gonna tie in with the county, so it's not gonna be a 2 o'clock go off tornado siren, which
I
is
see.
what I'm, for her email. And, I believe it would have an app on probably Mo's phone to, if there's a signal, like, cause he does it now. He drives up here, runs in here, hits whatever button, it goes off. So there he'll be able to touch it on his phone. So that's all I know. So it's to you guys.
Are you hearing that the fire chief and the town board, Mackenzie, are in agreement to work together on the operation of the siren if the township helps fund building of the siren? It's going to be managed by the fire department in the town.
Right now, it's, the town doesn't necessarily have one. It's the fire station has the horn here. And so now it's our chief coming here firing the horn. So this would be a town placed one, which I need to see where she's gonna place it at. But it would be one that we could contribute to, but it would still be in control by the fire chief. Yes?
What will happen to the existing siren that's here on this tower now?
It will probably just be right there. And he, if he was in town, he could come and fire it. So I don't know how that works and how fast and who he calls when he is not in town. So, knock on wood, we haven't had to use it. So it's just up for discussion. It doesn't have to be a yes or no decision. It's just,
I think it's good that we don't tie in. So we don't have the,
Annual fee of,
Yeah.
what was it, like $10,000 or something?
$10,000 for updates,
Yeah,
which is a lot.
yeah.
But, you know, if we help pay for it, and then, let's say, the board up there changes, we need to think about that too, that we don't want the new people to decide that we're gonna do the Elkhart County thing and update it all the time, and we're gonna be stuck to home with that.
Okay, so this is just the initial cost of putting it up. It's kind of like me donating money to, like, I know they're gonna wanna put a new road in off of 13 for the park. So I'm gonna recommend that we do that this year, is help them with that money, because it's hard to dig up that much money in 1 year. And if we don't use our rainy day money, the commissioner's gonna take the rainy day money. That's just how it is. So that is in the capital plan that they made me do this last year. So we don't need to use our rainy day money. If we so choose to use our rainy day money, the paperwork is in so that it says where we'll kind of use our money, but if we don't use it, I don't know what they'll do the next year if we don't use it, because they want to put it into a road infrastructure fund.
So by doing this, we're not obligated to help maintain the siren
We're just
or
helping
any
to put it
future.
up.
It's just helping to install it now.
That is my feeling on it. I would make sure I have email information from her confirmed. Trust me, I have stacks. I
Oh,
keep
sure.
records like, so everything would be
Yeah.
But, yeah, I agree with that, both of those things.
In budget regards, we're okay, the township is okay.
The township would be okay. This would probably come from rainy day fund. I mean, I probably could take some out of township. I have to look exactly what my little line items say, but I was thinking it'd be from here because that's substantial and I can't do that much. Just, there's not much, it's slim. The township is this slim. This is what we get. So.
Okay.
So it's whether you, in talks with Mackenzie, if you guys are for or against, I guess. Because I don't want to keep talking to her and then y'all say, I think that's a horrible idea. So I just
We need a
don't want to waste my
motion,
life
Or what would you like?
with that.
Do we need a motion for this? Or us just supporting the town in this endeavor?
Okay, so you can put a motion that if it is so chosen to be in agreement with the town and the township, that we would help pay for the initial cost of putting up a new fire, what should we call this? Tornado siren,
Warning siren.
yes, a warning siren, and then paid from rainy day. I'm pretty sure that's where I'd have to get out of.
I'm good.
Yeah. I want everybody else to spend money, but this is, other people are gonna say, well, it's for the safety of the residents and the citizens of the community. And if we have a tornado and we don't have a siren, then we've heard in the news that there's been communities
But then,
that had a tornado and there was no siren. And then there's a big
yeah,
fuss about it. Why wasn't there a siren?
I mean, this one here, I don't know if it just goes out one way or if it goes around, but it's very seldom I hear this one.
It has one direction, one
Yeah.
way.
Ben, I hear that one sometimes, but this last time we had a little storm or whatever, I did hear this one. But the wind must have been the right way or something.
Well, for the town of Millersburg, a siren probably ought to be installed on County 37. Just south of the river.
South of the railroad crossing. Yeah. Yeah.
That'd be a good look.
But the airport would not let them put it there because you can't go, it couldn't be over 100 foot tall. Yeah, that's why this cell tower out here is only as tall as it is by Dollar General. Because the FAA has almost a mile of control from 37 both ways, right there,
Yeah,
on heights of things. Until you get down to the big electric lines, and those, I think, are over 100 feet, but they did put shorter towers in there. That's what happened since the accident.
Oh, they did a different configuration.
Yeah, they're lower.
Well, those ones that go through there
Yeah, the towers are while they were doing it, which is good. Maybe I have to live right underneath them.
well, we we should have a document of some kind, if it's a motion or in the minutes, or if you need something, or you're gonna use our minutes to talk to Mackenzie and the town, and
I just
No,
need your approval to go forward to talk with McKinsey, and then I can get set numbers and do a contract and all those things. I just don't wanna waste my life is very valuable to me lately, and so my time is super valuable to me, and so I am like, say yay or nay, should I go forth or just
I'm good.
leave our
Yay.
siren?
Yeah.
Okay,
it's the board's consensus to approve, helping with the cost of a siren tower.
with more details later as they develop.
Yes.
Thank you. Okay, okay.
Discuss.
Well, you can just, the board approves, you can just approve if you want, you're right now, right through. Oh, you like that one rather than, okay. The board approves the collaboration with the town of Millersburg
Yeah, that sounds good.
For the
for the
For the-
potential.
warning siren cost and installation.
Collaboration with the town of Northburg.
Yes. On
The installation.
installation.
And the cost of the warning siren, or
Just put the cost of the tornado's siren potential. Okay, so then there's another one for you, Mo, because we have older fire guys on and they all like their money. They have 20-year low SAP, length of service. And so they're like, well, what if we can put that so that we can get $400 a month later and like up it? And I said, no, I feel like we ventured into this before when Dean was here, because he tried to make it so it was 5 years instead of 10, so took care of that. But I'm already paying like $18,000 a year for this insurance policy, and I'm not devaluing the longevity of our people, but I am new at all this, so I'm not sure what y'all think of this.
It's a volunteer department. Yeah, when I got on, I got $2 a call.
It was a moneymaker.
And
Right,
this retirement program never has really sat well with me.
Well, the state of Indiana likes it to keep volunteer firefighter people in action, and that's great. But when they take away the townships, which they're trying to do, then it's going to change. So I'm not sure how all that's gonna play out, so my feeling is to leave it as is for right now. Okay, so this is just discussion.
7.1.
Okay, so, and then, so on this, I got a email about it, that they are trying to do a fixed interest rate in this, the money that we have there, you know how it is.
It's invested.
It's invested, so they wanna know if we wanna do a fixed interest rate at 4.25 with this new National Life Group. And I am not comfortable with all this. This is not my money. I'm getting no benefit from it. This is just owned for our firefighters, and I don't get any of this, and so I feel,
So is this different from what we've been doing? or what?
no, this is the same. They're just saying they have a variable now and they're using Hartford. But then, right now, that's what the rate is, because that's what the rate is. So they're saying you could change it at 4, but I am not one of these people that follow the stock market. I am
If anything, interest rates are gonna continue to go down gradually, like maybe 0.25%. Probably 2 times 0.25%, so if you can lock it in at 4,
That's what we think.
if you can lock it in at 4.25, I'd say, and you're only getting 3 now.
Okay, but now it says subject to change based on the Bloomberg US Credit Index. See that little star right there?
Yeah,
So it didn't, and nothing said locked.
yeah. Right. Yeah, if
So
it's not a locked-in rate, then if your 3% is variable or whatever by something else, then probably not
this-
worth it.
4.25 is locked in?
No, it's
No.
not. There's
Oh.
no locking. The asterisk right there.
Subject to change.
Yeah, so anybody who's an expert on any of this, I,
Okay, 3% is the declared interest rate they're gonna pay you.
declared.
And then this is variable.
So if it's gonna keep going down, as you say,
Yeah,
I say we just.
So I'd
leave
say
it.
stick
We're
with
just
the 3.
staying.
What Jerry says.
Okay, all right,
I just did a bunch of CDs for this other old man.
yeah, and the bank right now is like 2 months, so you have to go in there and sit for 45 minutes while they do these CDs for 2 months.
I got an appointment. I made an
Yeah, I
appointment.
know, I don't wanna sit in there for 45 minutes every 2 months.
Yeah, they went there. Well, I did some for like a year, 7 or 9 months and 3 months or whatever when I did
But the
mine.
rates were at 1% for that. That was,
But the 2%, yeah, I got something in the mail about the 2% or something.
okay,
I just did CDs.
money markets are doing fine, so I think we're just gonna stay with money markets. Okay, so here's the ideal coatings. This is for the room, for the fire room. So last year, we knew something had broke. Well, then it came in here and it went into the bathroom and it came out to the front, like I walk in the door, third time in my history, step in a puddle of water. So I said, okay, we need to get a dehumidifier in here. We cleaned it all up. We'll put a dehumidifier, stuck it in there. When the firefighters came in, and apparently it was nosy, moved the dehumidifier a little bit and just redid the whole dang thing again.
Oh, my goodness.
Because the water at that room just spreads out. So this is why we said, okay, this room is terrible because it pushes the water out and it's the room where all the water is. So we said, okay, why can't we do like, here's the drain in the middle of the area. Oh, there's, down here is like a whole bunch of hoses for the heat pump, which is here. So we said, why can't we just like drill some channels like this in the floor? So at least if there's a slow leak, because even just that dehumidifier, it was so much water and so humid in here, it just ran all the way out to the store again. So we talked about these channels. So this comes from last February or March flood again. So, but this is excessive.
This is what that is, and then this is tear the whole floor out and redo it again, right? If that's what I'm
believe so.
reading.
I believe so, but I don't think there's any reason we need to have ideal coatings in that little room. It's cement, no one goes in there, and we took out the laundry. It's where, if they keep them off there, I don't think we need ideal coatings, that's my gut feeling.
So this is on top of this stuff?
No, it's two
one or the
separate.
other.
This
I
was,
mean, they're both fixed of this or no?
right, so this one here, the 10,000 would remove this whole area and then lower the drain and re-cement, which means that. And then this one is, I don't know, I didn't read this one.
Slope floor to get water to run to the drain,
Right.
hold the outside wall.
Right,
Coat.
so they would have this slope somehow, so I don't know what they do, and then they would pour epoxy here and put it thicker here. And then the water would run down to the middle because of the thicker epoxy. on the outside, so it'd be like a bowl.
Cove the floor, maybe, and put a,
You gotta put a 5-inch piece around the outside of that,
whole thing.
if I'm getting that right.
I think that's right.
And most of the walls and even the door entrances would be raised up and there'd be a step.
Okay.
Well, if you have a water issue or something else, then water cannot get to the drain at all. If
It's
it's-
true.
If the outside of the room is raised higher than the room on the other side of the door,
Yeah.
it doesn't sound good.
Well, and putting a ridge in it doesn't seem like that's very safety conscious.
Right. And I asked Mo that too, there'd be a step.
Yeah. And that is where our heating apparatuses are, so I wouldn't want anything affecting anything that's going down, because like I said, there's all this stuff on the wall, and then there's tubes going down, so what are they gonna do with the epoxy around that, so. So I still like the original idea of, here's the room, here's where the tubes go down in from the heater, and wherever, I think there's this thing right here, which is a little, it's drained, but the lip goes up on each side of it, so the water runs in, because it lifts. So, I'm not a cement person, but I know they have cement saws.
Oh, they can do things. They can cut. Mhm.
They can cut this wide and chop, 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 drain right in. But this is called Farmer Tony. I am my father's daughter and I find a way. So what do y'all think?
I'm not keen on the one of raising the edges.
We should motion.
Motion for more information,
No,
I
no
would
approve.
motion for that.
or
So you want to tear out all that cement and re-cement it?
Yeah,
That's fine.
well, if they've looked at it, they've evaluated it, and that's what Stan thinks is the fix.
Is there option 3?
I think maybe we could use a third opinion.
That'd be okay.
can we, when will be our next meeting? Like, are we
Here?
yeah, like to discuss, like if we table this for more information, we're gonna be meeting in February or
We can meet whenever.
March or,
I just need to do
'cause-
things and.
Well, and if we
What-
want to pursue somebody else, we gotta think about who we want to. pursue.
Right, like, there's gotta be more ideas than these two
Well,
things.
we all have,
Well, see, I'm too close to a concrete person and he is creative. So I probably would say something to him out of just, but
or one of us could, or
yeah. That's fine. Yeah, that's fine. Just ideas even for it. Because there's gotta be something rather than have to re-pour the whole entire floor. And I'm not sure if I want that much stuff going on in the room where I just put about $7,000 into the heater last year.
who
Well.
goes into that room? Do they go through that room? Does anybody go in and out of that? So the only time somebody
To
goes
get a
in
mop.
to get a mop. So if we have a trough going, like you said, not a sharp, a beveled way that water can get in there. It's not like everybody's walking through here that we have to have a perfect
Right.
thing.
So, and there's gotta be some kind of steel grate that is large enough that you can walk over and the water can feed somehow into that. Right now, it's just this and it goes up like this. So,
So the drain doesn't have
you
to
can
be
go look at that
moved.
afterwards.
The drain hole would be the same. It's just that the floor is uneven and the water doesn't go to the drain
Correct.
hole.
Yes, because I stood in there a long time watching water flow. Cause I'm like, how can this happen again? I just cleaned all this up. So then I stood in there and I decided to watch what happens. And because we thought the water was coming out of the bathroom walls, I had to chop into the wall. Wasn't from the wall, it was really just from the dehumidifier that somebody just moved the hose a little bit.
Yeah, I know our garage is kind of like that. It was supposed to slope to a drain, but it does not.
Yes, and the park where we put the pickleball courts, what's his name, Eldridge? He said, put them right here. I was like, okay, it's awfully close to the softball diamonds. He's like, well, this was not in the way of Farmer's Day. And I said, fine. And so now they put new dirt on the diamonds on the fields. And when we got so much rain, it literally took that dirt and came and put it right on the pickleball court. So now I need to have some kind of drain in here to go around these courts, because we have this nice little cement walkway with this pavilion, and it can't handle all the water coming from the whole entire park, and this dirt just went and it stuffed it all up. So we're gonna have to do some kind of drain system that pipes it down around and then out to the trees. So anyway, that's gotta happen. So water, I mean, that's a $10,000
Yeah, it's a,
pickleball paint job that is getting trashed because of,
another Ben deal.
yeah.
We're still on.
Yep. Oh, oopsie. Sorry. So anyway, what happened a couple years ago was a poor choice. So water is destructive.
Yes.
So we're gonna table this for more information till the next meeting. Is,
Agreed.
That's what we're thinking.
Some more ideas from some more people that
Experts.
Yes. So,
You know, one thing is Dale did work in concrete.
okay, have them come down.
He could come because
Sure.
he understands the slope. But
Sure.
You don't need just somebody that understands concrete. You need somebody that understands the slopes.
water needs to go downhill.
Yeah.
Right.
And I know Lowell has a laser thing, but I don't know if it's for outdoors at a distance or if you can do it in a room. But anyway, he might say this is ridiculous, you need to cut this floor out. So I mean, I don't know. But that seems a lot of money for a room that we don't really use, except for it's very important that I don't get water in this office this year. So.
Our neighbor down the road, maybe I could continue it. Are we,
Sure.
are we,
Well, I haven't written anything tonight.
Okay, 19.
So we're.
Investment option. You're gonna stay with whatever we currently have. Is that correct?
The
low south,
LoSAP, yes. LoSAP, we're staying with our current,
Board approved staying with current.
LoSAP investment. Yeah, let's just do it like that. With.
Staying with current.
Well, yeah, current,
Investment option,
I don't know if I want the word investment in there. Current dealings, current, what's the
it's a
word?
retirement
I
program.
know, but see, there's this knowledge with all these things with retirement and the annual financial report and some kind of perks that they don't get. And so I don't want to make it sound like, because they're not my employees, so it's not me, it's not, but then I'm just trying to make it sound so it's not so.
I don't think if you chose investment option, that would be incorrect.
Okay,
I don't.
all right, let's do it. With VFIS. need anything to look back.
And this was for the,
Yes. Yep. Okay, and then, concrete in the heat pump room, we'll call it that. Decision is tabled upon more ideas,
Correct. More information.
more information. So 18 and a half was the LoSAP. Oh, you know what? I did put that on there. I did print myself a new paper. No wonder, I was like, I really messed that up, but I didn't. We'll add to that. Yeah, it is.
Mo brought that in.
Yeah.
So
That was not for me.
that's okay.
Okay.
Being no further business, any members have any other new business, issues that need to be talked about? If not, this concludes our agenda for this meeting, and we will stand approved as adjourned.
We can walk over there and check that. I'll look at it.